production model is basically replicating how the exhibition is going to look on the third floor in the theatre. This triangular section here is going to be a replica of Captain Cat's boat, taken from the McLeod piece. Basically, the idea being is that you go through a series of doors which take you through different parts of Dylan Thomas's life. So you start basically with his schooling. We then take you through the story that when he was a child he was quite ill, and that was one of the main reasons why he got interested in books and in literature and things. Then we'd go on a journey then that takes us to maybe through to America and to his fame and fortune, where he became famous then, where he left Larne, where we've got this main area here which is a replica of the boathouse, or the shed I should say, the shed where he wrote most of his works in Larne, and that's what we've done as a project, is replicate this. Our main pieces are primarily the boat and the shed.
Should we have a look at the real thing?
Yeah, we can have a look at the real thing, yeah. So obviously all this will then be green, which will, the green of the front of the shed. And these are the guys working on the inside of the boathouse, which was all white. And I just introduce you, we've got Johnny here, we've got Mike and Andrew. And the idea being is that we replicated it exactly the way that Dylan Thomas would have painted it. So it's not the greatest paint job. It's however, we make it look as authentic as we can, and then we will bring in the other props that we've made with the woodwork department, and then all the other props will come in. So I'll show you the other props now if you want to. Some of the items that were in the original shed we found impossible to find in second-hand junk shops or whatever, so we have had to rebuild some of the original. For example, the table and the bookcase is what you can see in front of you here.
How difficult is it to recreate props authentically?
It was very difficult to recreate some of the props and make them authentic looking. So what we've done is we've sort of gone down a sort of maybe slightly abstract route in relation to, we've got part of Captain Cat's ship taken from under McLeod. We've also managed to get hold of things like a mooring, which you've got here, and maybe things that people would relate to as being part of By the Sea. So we've got buoys, we've got sort of authenticating rope. We have actually obtained a lobster, yeah. No lobsters were harmed in the making of this production.
Is that a real lobster?
No. So we have managed to get hold of lobster pots and things, and obviously we've got the buoyancy aid here to add to this authenticity then.
Bess Saunders, you've been responsible for the boat.
Yeah.
The boat, not the boathouse, the boat.
The boat itself, yeah.
The boat.
It's Captain Cat's boat.
Captain Cat's boat.
Covered in paint.
Difficult to make?
The boys here at the woodwork made it, so they've been fantastic. They went down to the theatre and measured it all up for us to fit over one of the glass structures on the gallery floor. But the idea behind it is that the glass then, because you've got the portholes, you can actually see into the canals. It's a bit of a play on things. You're looking into the boat but seeing the sea at the same time. But Captain Cat was such a key figure for Dylan Thomas with Under McLeod that we wanted to bring something of the boat and what's representative of Under McLeod to the exhibition, but also because it forms an integral part of the performance piece that we're doing with the BTEC students, because they'll use the boat then, it can be stood on to do their Captain Cat speech and their little extract from Under McLeod.
And the ghosts.
And the ghosts, yeah, the ghosts then are going around the boat, but they're doing a lovely piece. There's singing they've done, but they're also doing a lot of other things to do with Dylan Thomas as well. Yeah, difficult to do.
And then of course, inevitably the end then, which will be the far corner, which will be the grave.
So, Dave Coupland.
That's right.
You're responsible for making the cross, the Dylan Thomas's
Well, I've
grave.
done a few of the other bits and pieces, yeah.
But
But mainly with students from the college. sort of everybody out in the second years and the first years.
I understand that Ian's first attempt wasn't good enough.
No, it's very holy, but it's not good enough for the exhibition.
It didn't quite reach the standard that we were looking for.
The Dylan Today exhibition in Theatr Brecon from the 13th of January to the 23rd of January on a third floor gallery space in Theatr Brecon.